Hello everyone, how are you? Happy Saturday. I can't believe it's a 3-day weekend. I got so excited when I realized that Monday is a holiday. I mean, I'll probably still work this weekend to try to get caught up, but still, it's a 3-day weekend. I don't have to work if I don't want to, right? Right? Okay, so I thought about this craft today. I went to Michael's and was just walking around aimlessly, and I had seen something like this before and kind of just wandered around the store to see what I could find. And I found this cute pack of scrapbooking paper, and it's Halloweenish. I love the Edgar Allan Poe for Halloween. So I think I'm going to put it on this glass. I'm not sure yet. There's a lot of cool stuff in here. This was half price at Michael's. So I want to say it was $20 and I paid $10. But I'll tell you in a minute. But they have, I'm trying to find, like these that actually look like labels. Now, I couldn't do my Edgar Allan Poe unless I did one of these and put him in the center, which I may do that too. But the first thing I'm going to do is paint this mason jar. If I can figure out how to get this closed. Oh, it was $14.99 and it was half price. So $7.50, even better. Okay, so I bought this at Michael's. It's a heritage glass storage container. I know that I can get a whole box full of them at Walmart, but I don't need a whole box full of them. I just wanted this one. And if this works out and I want to make some more, then I may get a whole box full from Walmart or Costco or wherever else. But for right now, we're going to use this. I also bought glass paint, glass and glazed ceramic paint, and the color is black. And I got that at Michael's. I don't know how this is going to turn out. I don't know if it is a stained glass paint, you know, and it's going to still be see-through, or I don't know. So we'll learn together, won't we? I just have the idea in my head, and then we'll figure it out as we go. Because that's how I roll. Okay, well, I mean, it looks like paint, so instead of clear paint. Is there such a thing? I don't know. And I tried to look up things online about painting glass to see if I could learn myself in 3 seconds or less. So it just basically said try to make one sweep. You know, you don't want to go back and forth, I think is what it was saying. Now, this foam thing might not work for this unless I'm just not getting enough paint on it. I already need more paint. Let's just put a whole lot more out this time. So, it's supposed to rain every single day this week. I'm not really excited about that because we've already had a lot of rain. So, I mean, it's just black. It's not really clear, so that's good. This is kind of an acrylic paint, so you could probably use the acrylic paint that you get at the Dollar Tree. I just wasn't sure. I just wanted to get something that was made for glass because I just didn't know what it was going to be like. Now, I did paint, I take it back. I did paint a mason jar, but I used chalk paint, and it came, you know, it came like you would think. It came out with like a chalky matte finish to it, and then I sanded it down to make it look old. But I've just never used a paint that's specifically made for glass, so I just wasn't sure how this was gonna go. So there is a good coat. I'm not gonna do the bottom yet until I have all of this dry. It seems to be drying pretty fast, actually. I'm gonna let that dry, then I'll come back and put a second coat, and then we'll come and try to decoupage that onto the front of this. Hello, welcome back to Tracy's trying to paint a jar. So I had to give this a couple of coats yesterday. This is the glass paint. I can't see that it's any different than any other paint, so just use whatever you have. I tried it. So this has writing on this side, so I'm going to do my applique on the back side. The lid of this was kind of just an old gray metal, so I just went ahead and painted it to match. And now we get to choose the label that we want to put on it. This thing has some of the best Halloween. I like that one. I love Edgar Allan Poe. And I have Edgar Allan Poe. I have Edgar Allan Poe books. And I have a raven. So I may do this and something else. But I think I'll go ahead and cut this part out. Of course, I'll have to tear the page out because I'll mess it up. I really love this. Curiosities and Oddities. That's cool. But let's cut out Edgar. I'm going to put him on here. But I think I want to put something else. Maybe a band, because they do have some that are bands. This is a very cool book. There's a, what do you call them things? A vulture in a cage. But they had some, I'm really just looking at them as we go, but, oh, here, they have these. So I might this top one, because it's got a raven in it. So, see this right here? I'm going to cut that off to wrap around it. They had some bigger jars. They had some really cool apothecary looking jars. They were $24 and they were not on sale. And I was like, I'm not all about that. Not for something that I'm going to put out for Halloween. I like the rest of them too. But for this project, I'm going with Edgar Allan Poe and the Raven. Let's see if we can wrap that around the bottom. I mean, it fits. It just fits. It's made for this jar. How cool is that? He's going to have to cover some of it unless I cut around. I may have to make that smaller. Okay, so first let's get this on here. And I'm going to put where it meets on the back where the writing is because I don't want that to show. Can you please be still? I'm going to use my trusty Mod Podge. And I'm going to try to keep this neat. I think I'm going to give the whole jar a once over with the Mod Podge. I can never say it right. Oh! I'm going to cut this down because it's like a picture. It has a little frame around it. Just want it to be a little bit smaller. You know what? Let's just paint the back of this. I mean, is there a specific kind made for glass? Because this is just Mod Podge. Water-based glue, sealer, and finish. I think I'm going to put some of that Rick Rack on here too. I'm going to go back to Dollar Tree and get some of that because I have loved it. Okay, you're getting crooked there, Edgar. And I don't care if he wrinkles up because it's just going to make it look older. I forgot to pick up baby wipes because I like to keep baby wipes in here because I freak out when stuff's on my hands. Ugh. So now I'm just taking my Chalk Teak Dark Wax, because I love this stuff. And I am just kind of patting it on places just to give it an older, dirty, you know, like it's been hanging outside for a while. Just aging it a little. Plus, where it's kind of wrinkled up a little bit, I'm just using this to kind of help mash it down, but while adding some color. Isn't that cute? Or at least I think so. So I haven't decided if I want to use the Rick Rack, but I did find it. It's ribbon. Therefore, it should have been with my ribbon. But was it? No. It was with my twine. I try to be organized. I do. I try. Okay, so I'm thinking just around here. Yeah. Just to kind of help with that separation that we've got going on. So I've got my glue gun hotted up, and I'm just going to put a little right through there. Right through there. I lost my thing. Yeah, so sometimes it's just the little things that help finish a project off. And you can use this idea if you don't like Halloween, then just get some like fall leaves and, you know, paint your jar a cream color or even an orange color. It doesn't have to be Halloween. You could do it for Christmas. I know all the evil behind Halloween, but when I was growing up, we didn't know that, and we dressed up and we ran the whole neighborhood, you know, collecting candy, and there was never anything evil about it. My mom, you know, she made it a big deal for us. There, that's cute. I like it. I kind of wished I had burned my edges on him, but I'm sure not going to take him off to start over. Now, I saw Country Charm by Tracy make this kind of bow yesterday on a video, or was it this morning? I don't know. On a video I watched. So I'm going to try to do it and hope that it turns out as cute as hers. I watched her do a video and asked her if I could copy that video, and she said yes. So I'm working on that one too, but I had to paint the Mod Podge on the pumpkin. So anyway, I gotta wait for that to dry because that's a whole hot mess in itself. So this is just the edge that I'm tearing off. That might have to be thinner, but we'll see how it turns out. And then I'm going to measure this and see how good it goes around. Oh yeah, that's good. You just want enough to go around and have some left over. I'm going to cut this one again. Hopefully I can tear this one again and it won't mess it up. I want it to be a little bit thinner. This is an old towel, like a tea towel. It's not that old of a towel. My cooking is so awesome, even the smoke alarm cheers me on. It's not that old. My mother used it exactly for this because it was already torn to pieces when I found it. But it's kind of like that muslin material. Hey, use what you got, right? Right. Okay. Kind of reminds me of a mummy. Okay, so there's those. And then I'm going to use this black and white. I think it's a little bit shorter, but you know what? We'll work with it. We'll make it happen. I'm going to cut it just a little bit bigger. And then I have this, which I bought way back. I do not have any orange, but I might see if I have enough of this orange ribbon to add to it. Ooh, this is a big piece of fabric. Okay, so I'm gonna have to cut this. We'll just throw that out to the side. So then you just want to not have all your black and white together and all your white together and all that stuff. So we're just gonna mix them up a little bit just so they're not all piled together. And these are probably, this form is 18 inches. I mean, this board is 18 inches long. Oh, excuse me. So these are probably 20 inches. Excuse me. They're a little bit longer on each side, so I can't believe I sneezed. Fall is coming, so my allergies are going to start acting up. My favorite time of year has to cause me distress. Let's see if I've gone too far. Do I have enough of this? Oh, you fall on the floor too. I don't care. You do whatever you want to do there, ribbon. Okay. Now, I could either tie that and have it hanging. I'd have to cut it. Or I can wrap it all around like this. That might be actually too much. It might be too much. I'm just going to do each one, which probably is not the way to do it, but the ribbon is slippery, so it's getting a double knot. I mean, it's cute. It's kind of, I think it's cute. Y'all can't answer me, but do y'all think it's cute? I like it. And that's all that matters, because it's mine. You can always do it your way, and I'll do it my way. I really like the black and the white. I like it. Do y'all like it? I like it. I think it just adds a little whimsy to the side. Whimsy, is that a good word? Well, anyway, there it is. I love it. So that is all that matters. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed this little crazy project. It wasn't near as easy as I thought it was going to be, but I like the way it turned out. I kind of like the bow like it is. So I like the little rickrack. So I would love to see if you make one. I would love for you to post a picture in the comments, because I love looking at all your work. All right. Thanks for joining me. Love you, mean it. Jesus loves you. Have a great day. Goodbye.